All right, all right. I'm gonna try. Let's see. I'm gonna try some of the small changes Yendrek and Ignotus have made. They they played they both played a standard prelim yesterday on Magic Online, and they played at 3-0. As always, that's pretty similar to what I've been playing, so that's always nice to see. The only difference in Ignotus main is +1 March, -1 Get Lost, -1 Seachrome Coast, +1 Myrex. And then I'm gonna try some of their sideboard stuff too, but not all of it. They're pretty high on Sea Shark. Only gonna do one Bailoff. That's second negate, but that seems kind of silly. Third Sunfall for the black midrange deck. That kind of makes sense. I'm gonna try. Should I try 2 Sea Sharks? I guess I kind of want to draw them. And then let's see. I'm gonna try 2 Rest in Peace just to see if I ever get paired against lands or the Legends deck if I like that. Then I did want to try Dust Animus. Maybe I'll try Dust Animus over Knockout Blow. Kind of want to try to force March actually. Maybe I'll try March number 4 over Knockout Blow. Okay. All right. That looks good. And they can afford not to play in it. They won't, you know? Whereas, you know, like typically yesterday I played on the ladder, and obviously my opponent did not know about it. And there was a turn where they had plenty of cards in hand. They could have done like a lot of things. And they decided to play an investigator, and I had Bailoff in hand. And if they do something else, maybe I'll lose. So, but I think the one is still like, I had 2 yesterday, but I think the one is still like some of these lists have 4 Lily and 4 Investigator or 3 and 3. Like, what are they gonna do? Just not cast their cards because of 1 Bailoff? Also, I think in general it's hard for the. Might not be easy for people to adjust accordingly. Hey Rosie. Hey Bobby. Viano. Let's see. They have 3 mana up. They can flash a Fret. I'm just happy to do that. I wonder if I sag the second one and give them value on Mastermind. It would be really bad if they had Mastermind plus a No More Lies. So I'm gonna just take a draw step because they're not pressuring me. No reason to. This game feels pretty over. Happy to counter Virtue. That card's annoying. I could have done Cryptic Command since they didn't have white mana up. You know, it's loose. MAC. Yeah, Gantry's nice. I mean, I don't think there's a rush though, but well, they don't have double white, so they call the Wandering Emperor. This game's just super over. Why are we on blue white and not teamer? I decided I was just not gonna play teamer, so I'd rather get the reps in with blue white. You think teamer is really good? I think it's a mistake. I have in Naples late tomorrow. My flight's I'll land at 6:15, and I think I might try and take the bus. So you prefer blue white? Nice, always nice to hear. Yeah. What time do you land? Why did you decide against Steamer? I just have way less reps with Steamer in general, especially lately. And I had a bad stretch yesterday, and even when I had the 11-0 run on Wednesday, I was not running into the super tough matchups. People were making some questionable choices, etc., etc. Yeah. Last time I took a cab, the guy drove like a madman and tried to rip me off. All kind of ripped me off a bit, but not a ton. And then so I was not and the bus is like too bad. It's possible to play around Graveyard Hate, but it's so draining to do it match after match. Yeah, no, blue white. I definitely have the. I mean, I'm gonna make mistakes no matter what, but I have autopilot on lockdown with blue white. It is true the analyst deck is like if you haven't played a ton, there's like sequencing and stuff, like a lot of little decision, even like which fetch land to play on turn one, that kind of stuff. And is an Esper a bit tougher for blue whites? I would guess it's close. I think they're both like 50-50-ish matchups. Esper is just pretty well rounded. It's like not great against much, but it's not bad against much either, right? 4 mana up. Yeah, Japanese taxes are us. All right, so the Seed Sharks should be good in this matchup. Then maybe an extra March. Then someone to bring in Tidebinders. Negate is good if they're on a wedding announcement. We don't know. It's tricky. Kind of all your cards are pretty good. I don't mind having a couple locked down. I think you want some Tidebinders, but not all. Oh, I don't have Dusty Animus in my sideboard now. Neo Silencer, you like 4 Tidebinders in this matchup? So, yeah, I want to maybe play one of each. I forgot. I would trim some counters on the draw. Yeah, I like trimming 3 steps ahead. I even like kind of trimming a Wandering Emperor just because of the 1 mana. But then I have these Seed Sharks and I'm cutting a lot of my spells. Could just not do lockdown. Shark and Tidebinders spell MVP for me against. I feel like Tidebinders can fall flat sometimes. Trim card draw against Esper. Yeah, I could trim a deduce on the draw. I don't want to cut my cheap cards though. One of your problems with this matchup is your curve's a little too high, while their cards are a bit cheaper. Did use kind of nice against the bat too. Like Pineland on the draw can be too slow sometimes, I think too. But maybe they're just important. Definitely on blue white. Yeah, I'm not gonna switch again. Sorry for the hassle with the cards and stuff. If I go lose and I don't find a sweeper, I get wrecked, but also killing a bats doesn't really accomplish much. And Sea Shark's not gonna save me against Virtue at this point. Kaderific, welcome back. Thanks for the 8 months. Hope you're doing good. I'm not missing much, but honestly, I have most of the deck. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm really missing anything because I think people are bringing me the Valkyrie and the Bela, and oh, they got screwed. Nice. Oh, you don't have a counter. Okay.
Your plays do the talking. Strike fast and strike hard.
Animus, I forgot to put it back in. I like both. They've both been pretty good for me. Because the Valkyrie is good with the Tidebinders too. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't have. It has flying again, right? The Tidebinder died.
Literally, if I were you.
Oh, did you counter? I mean, it's so bad to get greedy here, right? I guess they don't know about 3 steps ahead. Yeah, I'm just so far ahead. RC Naples will have coverage, yep. Yeah, not today, auto tap right now. I know auto tapper's ways.
Remember your training.
Actually, maybe I should have played Anchorage again. Or not again, but Anchorage. I guess I can just play Wandering Emperor here. Kill the bell was deduce. I'm winning, and no modern translator. I have the dreaded Homeowners Association annual meeting and stuff.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know Yellowhat very well. This is not a
Hello,
guy who
thank
brings win
you.
conditions."
What's up, buddy? Thanks for the huge raid. Hope you had a good stream. It's Murktide Thursdays. Two Nassif trophies. Nice. Did you play bad or did you get unlucky? Play bad 2 matches. 3-1 and 4-1. That's like, Nassif is like 1 match you play bad, 1 match you get unlucky. Sometimes even 1 match you time out. It's like a mini Nassif. Dude, it's so hard to play well on stream. Well, it's hard to play well off stream too, but plus you play a bit faster than me. I feel you sweat it. You sweat it a little less. Some decisions.
This is what
Should I let him draw here? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. My flight lands in a little late, and I think I'm gonna take the bus because I didn't have a good experience with taxi last time. So I'll try to meet, I don't know, some people for dinner. I guess maybe see where Juza's having dinner and. I finally have an Anchorage untapped. That's kind of nice. Maybe I should put a token on the Myrex here. Mastermind. I'll cash in my No More Lies. Did I get rid of the wedding announcement? But then I don't have Anchorage man up. I want to keep Anchorage man up. I don't want to deluge because they just have lethal. I'm not careful. Bluff or actual removal? Also, if they draw, do I use Tidebinder? Bluff held? Feel like can't win anyways. Maybe he'll play like a coward. This is not a coward stream. All depends. Hey, Sebastian. Your weasel. Yeah, opponent was not able to quite snowball. Tidebinder was good for me. Right. Nice. I needed an extra spell. That's gonna fare well. I was considering, I mean, Sunfall is considering fare well, but getting the huge Sunfall token seems better than killing their useless wedding announcement. Obviously, it doesn't really matter what I do at this point, just can't lose. One Destroy Evil in the sideboard is probably worth a slot with Convoke main decking call, and also very good versus Esper mid. I think the value over replacement of a sideboard Destroy Evil is just not worth it. Like against Convoke, I'd rather have more marches to counter Glee with 1 mana. It kind of wins you the game when you do that, and it's nice against Esper, but yeah, I just don't think it's because what happens is you like end up boarding in Destroy Evil for a card that's perfectly fine, or you have too many cards against Esper anyways. I think I played all game. I mean, you just didn't draw well enough, is what it felt like from my, my draws were good and didn't feel like there was much you could do, honestly. Oh yeah, the Raptor. I was watching Spike and he was raving about it, but I didn't look it up. So why is that card so good? What does it do? 2/1 for red and 1. First strike dinosaur. When it enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Then, if you cast it from your hand, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by paying any amount of energy equal to its mana value. Can we cast that card? So you can't play... Well, you can, but... Doesn't that mean you don't want to play cards that cost more than 2? Yeah, or you need more energy, obviously, but... Let's take the top legs. Are there any decks in Modern right now that play no cards that cost 2 or less? Seems kind of rough, because even Burn has Skewer the Critics and stuff. Do I want to get rid of it now? And which one do I want to get rid of? Get rid of both bats. Let them play a threat. And then have Cryptic Command up. Do have 2 Encourage as well. Yeah, I should do that now. I saw Spike super hyped about that card, but also I think he like kind of misread it a bit. Also, you can't change them because it has to be from your hands. I think he thought you could chain Raptors at first. No. Yeah, they have cut down. It's kind of nice because they have 2 Anchorage in play, so even their cut down is kind of good right now. Like Rafine alone is not that scary. Everyone's talking about the Raptor. That doesn't strike me as that good. Like, how do you build a deck that actually? I mean, what are they gonna do? Plus it? Yeah, plus it on Rafine. Seems like I'm asking for trouble. To let that resolve just too much tempo. don't need to like do anything crazy. Hmm. I think they play Plains and Island usually, not Swamp. I mean, I'm just flooding, so I think I just need the value of maybe the map. It's not as good when you can't stack the maps right away, though. That was kind of questionable. Yeah, Emperor casts suspend cards, but what are you going to do? Not put 4-mana cycling card? I mean, you can't play it in Living In, really. And like, it still dies to Bowmaster and stuff. It's like decent value, but not even that great, right? It's kind of getting a little out of hand. I guess I can just bounce. Oh, but then they get to trigger wedding announcements. I'm not gonna try and block. I guess I should sag the clue now. Hey, Lemon Peppa, yeah, you just bring in Balos against Black Green, and when they cast Investigator or take up Lily, you discard it. I think it's good. I'm one short of Auto War Up plus Get Lost plus. Can you convoke a card of the Raptor and pay the convoke cost? No, I don't think so. Wait, they hit their last basic. Oh, they do have basic swamp. Thought it was island and plains usually. Maybe not. It's a lot of damage. Alright, time to not break. Could have drawn first actually. Whoops. Bricked. What do I want? March Wandering Imp? Or double Wandering Emperor?
Rats are white, counters are blue. For this weekend, RC, good luck to you.
Dude, thanks, my fans. Appreciate that. Thanks for the resub too. Bonjour, Adam. Four mana up. And just a fairy alone is lethal. It's gonna go well for me. 4. Oh man, what a mess. Alert sounds are weird. Oh, it's because we recorded the podcast yesterday. I even thought about it earlier and then forgot. Sorry for anyone who had their alerts botched. Close, but it's not going to be enough. No, actually, wait, what are they cutting down? Oh. And I've marched for a token, and then I guess I punted. I should have marched token last turn instead of drawing. I was trying to be mana efficient. Hey, Ryan the Outsider, welcome to Sewer. Thanks for the support. Yeah. I'm just dead on boards. Block, kill, take 4. Take the play. Feels like I should have won, but game was going kind of okay to add Rafine for a bit, but winning out, that took over. Yeah. I maybe had spots to march. I got March Wandering Emperor. I could have made. Maybe I was supposed to just march the winning announcement. Good hands. Or Mull. Did really well. They got stuck on lands. It's more like I drew pretty poorly and maybe didn't make the best choices. Funko. I'm even damn Esper playing Bronco. Rip. Did you just name deck it, or is it a sideboard card? Wait, they played one of each basic, or was that last match? Helen Swamp Plains? Kind of losing the result of Wandering Emperor there. I'd say go for their Rasheen. Roll loose. People usually go for Rasheen there. Alright, time to make them have it. Wandering Emperor, not the greatest against Virtue. Let's see. Let's see if Shark's any good. Shark could have been Depoplay, they could have been a counter. What else did I board out? Maybe the Wandering Emperor line's just too bad against Tidebinder. Kind of spew. Oh, nice. They have double Tidebinder? Seems like a bad play. I guess they have something else for Wandering Emperor. Okay. I think that was good for me. I think they messed up. I think they should have used Tidebinder on Wandering Emperor. It would have made me pay the mana. And then they still had negate for a sweeper for, yeah. That's good for me. Right, it's still bound. Forgot about that. Did I just block right away? Down to 7. How much damage should I take next turn? 10. Alright, I'll block in case I draw a sweeper right away. Or the Decker removal spell. Second Anchorage, Tidebinder, Deduce. I think second Anchorage is nice. Just to make a land drop. Alright, it didn't draw a counter. Good. Oh, okay. Tough game. Like I'm gonna be okay, but I think I need to trim Wandering Emperor. Every time I get rigged by Tidebinder, I need to always trim one. I'm gonna say go, make sure I don't die to their one token. Hit the Scapet. They're reprinting the medallion. Some of those have gotten stupidly expensive. Yeah, I was wondering if the blue one couldn't be good with Urza Saga. Okay, so I can deluge. Try and find a normal lie. And if I don't, I still have this thing to chump. Thoughts on the new one? I don't know what it does, but I heard Spike tear it down because he compared it to Stern Scolding. Sounds like isn't Stern Scolding like infinitely better? So can plus on Shark. We can deluge main, and then even if they have a removal, I don't die right away. The hard counter and maybe a field of rune to keep making land drops and have an answer to anchorage. Swan Song, but for creatures, artifacts, and planeswalkers. Oh. And they get a 2/2. I have no idea, you just have to like look how it lines up and stuff. To Shanna make the virtue useless. Now it doesn't work on enchantments. Counterbalance, power balance deck. Alright, so Wandering Emperor, not great. I guess Negate's pretty good against the winning announcement list. And maybe I need to suck it up and have get lost. Just lower the curve a bit. So the power plate seems kind of good. The Seed Sharks were... they were fine. Oh, great. I think one is fine. I'm a little low on the win conditions. Let's try this though. Our biggest enemy is Masterminds. They're all annoying. Virtue's really good. Mastermind's really good. Wedding Announcement's annoying. This really matchup for Fort Shanna. I'm not sure. Neo Silencer said in chat it was MVP for him.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know Yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions."
Alright, we're already in trouble. Always medium. I don't know. I agree. But they do have Bronco, and Wandering Emperor is a huge issue sometimes. Her hand must be pretty stacked. That they didn't say go here and put into my counter. Slightly unfavored. In Vesper? I think game one you're like pretty decent against most lists, and then you usually get one game on the play, right? In the sideboard games, and your favorite when you're on the play. I got so lucky. Through the Demoralize of Deduce, clearly. No lands, please. Nice. They're not doing much, and clearly they don't have a great answer to my Sunfall. So let's do this. I want them to draw Tidebinder. Hey, Luciano. Or Luciano. I think I would have tried to Sunfold Bat plus Mastermind and got blown out by a counterspell. I didn't feel like I had to. I don't think that's how you want to play the matchups usually. I think you want to just use your counters and not put yourself in a position where you just lose if they have it. I mean, every spot's a little different, obviously. But that's not how I like to play these matchups. Darnage, thank you so much for the 45 months, appreciate it. Welcome back. I'll have to discard a spell at least. Ooh, I get to get them. Did they mess up? Yeah, they punted. Wow, they're getting so punished. You need to be really careful how you tap your mana. It's control. Second island. Can you imagine? I would be molding. Alright, I'm a stupid attacker. Still not out of trouble to have 4 spells, and I guess I have double anchorage. And that took, yeah, double anchorage can be pretty huge. Ooh. Hello. 4, 8. Okay. Did look like they had negate because they played that Wandering Emperor or that Rafine into Sunfall and had mana for the tapped wrong. No, they could have not tapped Basic Island. They should have tapped Darkslake Shore instead of Basic Island, and then I couldn't strip their island. No, they messed up. And it's a small mistake, but I guess I just say go for now. I could sandbag the Wandering Emperor. They might tap out for a blue spell. I have 3 cards left. I don't think I need 2 anchorage. I mean, 2 anchorage is nice, but they could have their own Wandering Emperor. But then I just kill it. Well, it's not that bad. Kill it with the token and anchorage and can kill the Genic. Game losing. Oh yeah, for sure it's game losing. Just like, it's a little unfortunate that they got punched this hard. Maybe I'm like going a little too much for value here, trying to get that map. Instead of just casting the deuce, flashing it back. Maybe I should have done that first, and then I see I draw 3 steps ahead, and then I don't have to attack with Anchorage. It's close. Minus Sunken Citadel. So it comes into play tapped. Tiny one's not too scary. Against blue white. One of a ton of permanents. How good is March against Seed Shark? I think the marches are fine. Probably don't want too many because they are expensive. I don't know, 2 March to get lost sounds about right. Something like that. Bronco, yeah. I wonder if you just want to play something like Glass Casket or the Enchantment one, or there's a few cards. I was going for the list yesterday. One win enchantment that makes it a 1/1. Just Glass Gasket or the Vamp one. Maybe the Vamp one's better. Smite. Yeah, I mean, Smite on Bronco doesn't feel great, but it is something. Yeah, I mean, if they're on the plane that Bronco, it's just life, you know? Maybe you can have that loss too. Oh wait, I didn't have an on-tap land. Yes, I was lucky. Could have maybe done, maybe that was a mistake, right? I should have done Depopulate, Seafront Coast. Save Sunfall for Marchesa or something. Yeah, I would have had 2 on-tap mana this turn. Oh. I'm gonna hide my upside ballot tech. Well, clearly I'm not hiding it. You want to go for a 1 mana answer to Bronco? Why do you need a 1 mana answer to Bronco? I mean, it's, you know. I mean, I understand why you want it cheaper, but it's fine if you trade 2 for 2. Do I add in the blue-white sideboard? Yeah, of course. Of course I do. Hey, Skeleto. It was nice last time. The location was fine. The outside area is fine. I didn't check the weather yet. I'm not gonna have time to do any tourists though. I'm pretty bad about that stuff.
Run away.
It's not just not run into like a cut down or something. Seems risky.
You are not.
Interesting. That's probably good, right? I think they do play Cavern of Souls. But I almost said Deluge Flashpoint. This game's pretty over. Their deck in game one's probably like not the greatest against you. Sideboard probably gets really, really tough. Is blue-white the best deck to grind in Mythic rank? I don't know.
May your blade strike true.
Honest people love the bailiff. You gotta punish these people just stacking all the lilies and all the investigators. Someone needs to do something. It's getting out of hand. Oh. Alright, I'm not sure they have Lily, but let's bring the Bailiff in anyways. Tidebinder's good. Seed Shark. Sounds actually pretty good against him, right? Stuff Tidebinder, but way too many cards. Okay, let's frame some expensive stuff. Let's try one Seed Shark. Oh, they even have the 1-mana one. Oh, even better against them. I don't expect people to play Tiny Balloons Joins up at the RC though. I don't think these decks are very good. Oh yeah, they don't even really need to have like a ton of lazies and 4/3s because they have the 1-mana one. Oh, come on, one time, not the rest. Damn it. Well, they're still kind of stuck. What are they gonna do in... I mean, yeah, they get stuck with like 10 cards in their deck that do nothing. Is this a flaw in my plan? I mean, if one card in my hand means they can't choose like 10 cards in their deck or whatever, I think that's okay. Kalos M, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome to the sewer. Just get rid of the Sunfall here, I guess. Investigator target themselves. Alright, this is risky, right? If they kill it, they get their shark. Maybe shark is bad against tiny bones. Could play lockdown. Nice Baros. I mean, you don't see their hand. Their hand is like Tiny Bones joins up, Hostile Investigator, Liliana of the Veil. Look, they're gonna play Lily and say go. Lily, nothing, go. War 2. Well. Oh, and it pumps Tiny Bones. War 2. NP2 life. Oops. Damn, I brought out one deduce and this happens to me. He battles with Gesa tokens? Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, that's kind of bad. They're gonna target themselves. I guess, yeah. Yeah, that was like super loose, wow. That's bad. That's good though. Alright, I say, have a good trip. Alright, hopefully this is the line. I mean, this is still a legend, right? They can still save it with Splazza. I didn't think about that until just now. This thing's gonna blade me. Bing! I mean, it's kind of tricky. If I double block, they can save it, and my Tidebinder dies. Oof. Okay, they got Deserted Beach. Yes. Maybe they'll kill the Sea Shark. Not think about it. Alright. They're punting. I punted. Oh my god. Oh. Just flip that and attack for 7. Whoops. What'd you do here? Deluge or double flip? Just. I don't know what that was Myrex. Maybe just got a lot of lands. Does the Plaza protect against Wandering Emperor? It does, but legendary creatures. Why did I bottom Chef against something else, maybe? Just a counter? Maybe Wandering Emperor was bad. Bing! There was a Ganjo. Yeah, they got pretty unlucky. Must mean they hit like 4 lands upside and inside. It's rough. Make them tap out their Plaza. This way they have to trade on their creatures. It's kind of the same thing. This is probably a bit better. Also, this I just win outright if they don't log the right way. Okay, this side coming. Not very subtle. I mean, they should have exactly Wandering Emperor when I don't attack with Anchorage there. Keys, what's up? Opponent's deck is sweet. Yeah, the Grixis Crime deck is kind of nice. I think it's a little worse than the other black mid-range decks.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
I hope you're ready to.
Alright, I don't know Dev.
I have got new moves.
Devin out. Double Legend. Eighth Legend. Oh, we're dead to Shelly. LeBron James again. Played against him the other day. Anyone see that picture of Wembanaya in an LGS? Do we know what game he plays? No, is he actual Magic? Are you trolling? Oh, he was looking for his rookie card. I'd be shocked if it was Magic, but... Not a basketball expert, but I feel like the Denver Nuggets just stopped playing down 7 with 30 seconds left and 1 timeout remaining. I mean, maybe they were just cooked. They were just tired. The tweet with the Wemby pick that just overheard Victor Wembanyama picking up cards for Roxai. LOL. What's Roxai? Jokic was spent. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, right? It's like, it could just be variance too. Because they just shot really poorly. They got a ton of open looks, open freeze. And just didn't make any. Could be they were tired, could be just bad night, I don't know. It's a CDH deck. We played land first. Okay. Kind of nice if I can get value with Sunfall here. I could start beating down and Tidebind Nissa. Or I could plus on full. With the result of that, I can use Get Lost. Violet Mused, a year and a half. Time flies. Thank you so much, Violet Muse. Appreciate it. Activate Myrex to play.
Show them how we greet our enemies. Let your blade do the talking.
When we also had the pictures of the fancy author, Brandon Sanderson, definitely Manic Culture. Yeah, Brandon Sanderson plays Magic as well. I've never read any of his books though. Fire is no kicker.
Until next time, then.
Xiermo, welcome back. Thanks for the resub. That's a pretty good draw.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the fact. No secret
Huh,
escapes
nice land job, dilution the yards. Be worse. This over Teamer, yeah, I just feel more comfortable. What's that deck? Or to meet Wemby, who'd be impressed by who? I doubt Wemby knows who I am.
Know where to find all the answers.
I'd definitely be very, very starstruck. I guess he is French. Makes it like maybe a tiny bit more likely. Do I just bind the analyst right away? So I can keep pressuring and not have to keep counter mana up forever? Oh right, they can just sack it. Dude, I'm trolling. I'll enjoy the incredible puns. Oh. I'm trolling.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Yep. See, someone pays me a compliment and then this is what I do. That blue-white Sandford just color.
Can't believe what fell.
W is white and U is blue. Because the B is already taken for black. Don't mind me just trolling. Wow, that's something. I'm impressive.
You can be made to obey.
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
A minor setback to Phyrexia's plan.
Okay, that's a start. They have almost all their basics in play. So I'm not sure I should use a march here. I have to discard to hand size. I missed it. I should have done that last turn, I guess. I don't have double counter up. Or I don't have cryptic command plus counter. 2 Kellens. I could have done hard counter plus deluge, maybe. I guess I have a clue stack. It had. At 13. And you're almost dead. Or am I almost dead? No deluge, nothing. 8, 12, and I'm at 20. Oh, interesting. Yes, I'll let them tap mana. Since they're dead on board. Seven, 6, 7, 14. Could have copied binder trigger. Yeah, I don't know. Not been playing this game well, clearly. Hey, I got a little lost. A little lost in the sauce there, for sure. Trying to counter that analyst when it looked like they were kind of low on resources. Maybe not countering the deluge was just a huge mistake. I was thinking of an L-time explosion. I forgot just an analyst was really good for them in that spot. Maybe 7 mana. I had a doppelgang. Yeah, I mean, I trolled this game. I would have easily won. The Tideminder mistake was just brain fog. Alright, 1,000,000 cards to bring in. Not enough cards to board out. I'm almost skeptical of Seed Shark. I think this is good. Maybe I should try the Seed Sharks, but I don't like tapping out, and I give them a window for analysts and stuff. I just Seed Shark does nothing. Yeah, Gennaro. I think its Tideminder is so versatile and good against everyone. It makes sideboarding tricky. You have too many cards for every matchup. Would I counter a Virtue? Yeah, 100%. It's not even close. Was double Tideminder in hand and stuff? Myric's supposed to do work. I'll play Island, so Myric's supposed to know more lies. They got a little unlucky drawing all these fetch lands, like, was not a single. Using gates. The non-bow. Good rip. Hope to get rid of it. And then deluge. I could just start attacking with Anchorage. They're stuck on 4. Not even worth rip. Nah, it's worth rip, right? If they have a rage. If they have a rage, it's so bad for me. Rip better than hearse. Yeah, I mean here obviously I'd rather have a hearse, but I've liked hers the least of all the hate in this matchup specifically. I think that's rips they go. Might have like pick your poison or frail deck or something. Try to use the deluge before slamming rip. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I could have deluge, and then if I find a counter, I don't have to play rip. Because I'm not worried about rage. And this is pretty fast clock too. Like 2 turns. And have Galos for a random creature. Luciano, have you linked Twitch and Discord? If so, you should have access to sub chat.
Yellow hat pigeon.
That's right. Hilarious. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 51 months. So not so many people over like 50 months, 60 months, just no big deal. Kind of is a big deal. Appreciate it. Oh, now you want to tap my Rex. Still love the channel, I'm glad. Barracks back on the money. I'm trying some changes other people have been trying. See how I like them. It's been pretty good so far. I kind of like that it replaces the Seachrome Coast. It's a land that comes into play on tab that lets you cast a lockdown on free. Still, and it's obviously awkward with no more lies and double blue of 3 steps ahead. Could do extra march on the draw. Because I'm a little worried of turn 2 analyst. I guess march is not as important when you have to rest in peace. Yeah, this is probably good. March pretty if you're playing like if you don't have a lot of graveyard hate, I think march go up in value. Because the analysts are scarier. Damn, I've been playing slowly this game. 5. Alright. Feels like if they don't have turn 2 analyst, I'm good. It's gonna be hard for them to catch up on the multi 5. I'd rather not gamble and be all in on Tidebinder here. Even if they have a deluge, it's like they're still down a lot of cards and they're still pretty far from flashing it back. And the second they start playing Fetchlands, it's just over. We're doing a decent job digging out of their hole right now. Ah, that's a close one. Should I greed? It's bad if that's the Lone King. I'll greed a bit. On my local tourney was your list yesterday. A lot of sideways looks when Dallas hit the field, but it was great. Oh, nice. Was it like straight black-green mid-range or? I'm glad. It's always hard to say because obviously for every person who tells me they did well with my deck, maybe there's a bunch who win like 1-3 or whatever, but it seems like a lot of people have been doing well with it overall. Pump fake. Yeah, pretty much a couple Esper lists playing the new 4-mana Mythic Investigator. Yeah, I mean, just Lily would not be if the decks were like 3 or 4 Lilies, that would not be enough, I think, to justify it. But I got it's Lily Investigator. I even played against Tiny Bones joins up. Let's like the Gertz's Crime. They have that card too. Boink. You already have too many cards to bring in and not enough cards to board out. And I don't think you bring in any other matchup, so it's just not worth it. Red or Convoke. Everyone who's high ranked is playing Red or Convoke. I don't know if it's... I think it's maybe because of how fast the games go. Oh, Timing Towel. Damn you, Arena. She gives up. Looks like they have Knight as well in hand, or else they would probably just sack a Clue. Oh, you got a tournament on Sunday that's open deck list? I thought open deck list was basically just regional championships and pro tours and nothing else. Would I live in a yellow hut? That's how luxurious that hut is, I guess. Doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in though. I wasn't 100% sure if I was supposed to draw here and not keep a counter. How much damage did it get, like, reinforcement into the haste creature? 8, 11? I can wondering one. Our store did a vote and they do it for weekend tourneys because they are normally bigger, so bigger price pool. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. You don't have to scout and worry about all that kind of stuff. If I make it 2-2, they're going to have a case to finish it off. They're not flicking. Which is fine.
I'm home. Keep watch for intruders.
Someone had main deck lost against me the other day. I wonder if it's just stock now. Kind of brutal. If they have a get lost, they're gonna kill my token, get the triggers again. Maybe it's not even worth it. It was better off just
Protect the people.
doing something else.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Howdy, Cantus. I could gamble, try and hit a normalize, but I don't think I need to do that. I think maybe just Wandering Emperor plus. Plus they're gonna probably try and attack it, so they're gonna deal no damage basically.
Run away. You'll be safer.
What did Mulligan 5 this game already? Something like that.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I don't know more lives. They do have the main that got off. You got the same player I played against.
This fight.
Well, they're not scooping yet.
Keep watch for intruders.
I really don't Anthem. I don't care about my Wandering Emperor, you know. Alright, they try it. Try to put up a fight. Alright, Elish. Thing, March, Lockdown. Tidebinder. Cut Farewell. Cut Jace. Cut most of the Deduce, all of the Deduce. Cut a Deluge. I could try Shark. I think it's gonna be bad though. It's basically a 2/4 for free. Yeah, I don't know about the Sharks. Like, Control, they're good. Esper, they're kind of okay, but maybe I'll play just the one. They also kind of get worse in multiples. I think I might just play Anchorage turn 1. The Mulligan again. I mean, you could argue that what did he need? Untap lands, the red spell, and then a knight to really dagger me. I think it might cost me the game more often to play Giganta there. No run. Yep, Cavern too. I think maybe it's just like main phase March. And you can even cast Knight of the March. Mavericks over Seacrum Coast here, potentially screwing me over. I think I'm way more scared of Forge out of Mono Red than out of their deck. Doesn't seem like as impactful. Okay, I do want to draw, but I think I need to start making some tokens.
I'm home. Guards, to me.
I wonder if trading is good because of Knights and because of Anthem. It's gonna make a 4/4.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Well, what's better, 3/3 or 2/2/2s right now?
Not like this. Not like this.
An interesting story. Full strats. Finally. And lands. Just it all. Makes so little sense to not kill Wandering Emperor. You're getting in 4 damage, and Wandering Emperor alone is gonna soak up that much damage. That's like nonsensical, right? I don't know, what am I missing? Seems like the loosest play ever. They did come just right on time. All the Tide Binders. Nice.
Remember your training.
Were they dead on board? Yeah, lost. Yeah, potentially. It's fine. Agreed. Agreed never hurt anyone, right? I think they mulliganed 5 in game 1, and they definitely mulliganed 5 in game 2, and I almost lost, but my draw was a little awkward. It was awkward mana. None of my threats, my creatures, deal with Forge and stuff. Stoke the Flames? I haven't seen anyone cast Stoke the Flames in that deck or Mono Red in a long time. The enemy. Black green mid range. Don't Bronco me, bro. Not the GG. Not the GG Bronco. No. Okay, they're thinking a long time about it. Maybe they're deciding between drawing was a free 2 or just casting it. Rookie. Rookie is acceptable. Multiple Mortuary. I didn't even play a single one. I already have like too many lands that come into play tap with the cottages and stuff. Not very good deck building, I think, to play the Surveillant in black green. It's kind of nice, but I think Deluge and Emperor are just better, especially with I have Sunfall. I want to make my land drops with Sunfall and Farewell in hand. Yeah, Space Hound, for this matchup. They quickly Investigator. They're gonna have Lilies. I just want to take the 2 lands, honestly. Especially if one of them is Anchorage. Deluge was also good. Second Deluge was also good over like planes. That. One Surveillant, kind of free for Besiegeed. I mean, how often you get Besieged? So what did your removal spell? Maybe they're baiting. Maybe they have like this on hands. I think. I mean, this resolving doesn't do that much, right? That's what's obvious.
Let your blade do the talking. I have got new moves.
Can't really lose. Doesn't matter. Glissa? No, I mean, Glissa is nothing. I'm not scared of a Glissa.
Guards, to me.
Got him.
Something suspicious. And for once, it's not my fault. We all have things we'd rather forget.
I've already read your thoughts. You the data required.
They do play Cavern of Souls.
Remember your training.
You chose the wrong day to cross me. Knew this was a waste of time.
I said on Valkyrie at the Baneslayer of choice. I'm still testing the thought that you were high on Animus. I like Animus. I like both. I might play one of each, honestly. I'm not sure which one's better. I feel like Valkyrie is a bit better maybe against Convoke in the red decks maybe, but I'm not sure. And Animus is a little nicer because I think it's decent against... That's for mid-range maybe. Should I try the Seed Sharks? Like, Animus better than Valkyrie? Wouldn't mind having one of each, honestly. It's nice to have threats against the Forge, too. I might not play like the Force March, for example. March on the draw is not even that exciting in that deck. And we didn't see Bronco. I don't think the Seed Sharks are good here. Rip over Hearst. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Hearst. I think it's kind of bad against Team Reliance. I didn't get to try it against the Legends deck. Hearst probably better against Legends. No Bailoff, no keep. Could just get rid of Sunfall maybe. Or Ganjo. Feral's all sketch. But they have hers sometimes. Which makes it a little less sketch. Or make it look like maybe I have something, normalize. I don't think I'm ever using that as a warrior. Is a 4-drop a warrior? The backup? The backup for free? Human detective. Why warrior? I don't get why they're not casting that. I don't know what's going on here. I think the farewell might be important at some point. They might have a pile of clues that I need to get. Can't discard normalize, honestly. Is the 4-3 warrior? It's ogre, detective. What's the 4-3? Rogue, ogre, detective. Oh, YOLO and just discard no more lies. It's terrible, terrible play. Yeah, maybe second Sunfall. Just an insane Munson. I mean, they play that game so weird. It's making me, in some ways, it's making me play bad. I feel blaming my opponent for my mistakes. Yeah, I'm getting just leveled 100%. Oh man, I got punished for every choice. The no more lies, bottoming the land. Return after blocker. At least my opponent is giving some back, you know. Hey Jaikoi. White Boris. White Boris the goat. They're not sacking their clues? What? Excusez-moi? Anyway, they're replaying. Not enough, clearly. Okay. I think I have to exile that because they have vigilance. Siege Shark. Lockdown Rookie Knight tokens. I already have other sweepers. I don't want a million sweepers. I think you want a mix of spot removal and sweepers. RC this weekend, yeah. But I agree, I mean, it's decent. Maybe I should just have a pile of sweepers. Wow, mulligan to 4? Oh, that's silly. They gotta be like 0% against my hands. 0% has been called. Only standard, yeah. Okay, Broncos a good start. Can't win. I went from can't possibly lose to can't possibly win in face of the Caustic Bronco. $15 Shadow. Wait, why did I do that? Well, I did it. That was awful. But it can just have Bitter Triumph, and I don't have an on-tap land for Sunfall yet. Should have just said go, cast Deluge, or played Anchorage, casted Use. Giving them a small chance.
What you're thinking won't work.
I like this, chat. Nah, man, I'm still so many cards ahead. Even if they draw like 3 times, they've just made back their mulligan. Wait, what? Mad lads.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
What is going on? What is about to happen to me? Deny all activations of Pigeon Paid. I'm gonna just take the lands. That was truly unhinged, though. That was, I have no explanation.
No secret.
They're playing the like really long game. I think it's gonna be pretty good for them. Because I cast my Deduce instead of stacking my clues to get my 2 Deluge and made an Incubator. What if they were like gain 4, go up to 19? Safe. I'm safe from discard shenanigans.
Organic minds.
Oops! Misregistered, misclick. Oh, it also works on Trespasser Ward. I forgot about that. God, so sick. Those blood treating me today, great. I haven't lost a match. There has been a decent bit of like mulls to 5 and stuff for my opponents.
We can improve.
I'm about to end their career. It's gonna be glorious. Just don't spoil my fun with this stupid duress. Don't get auto-tapped? I don't think I can get auto-tapped.
You started this fight.
Classic strats of trying to hide my card. Side points over here. God, I forgot Trespasser also. Maybe I should play 2 Baloth. I don't know if some people are not in the Discord, but what was it? There's the screenshots from yesterday. The first time I got paired, they went Investigator. I had all land. I was like kind of not in a great spot. Like if they had just played a Dread Knight,
This is what you get for
would have been all. And then next turn, that was the very following turn, they played a second Investigator, and I had a second Baloth in play. It was gas. Good to copy with 3 steps ahead. Yeah, I mean, sure.
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Strike fast and strike hard.
It does make me like, you know, some people don't like the Jace in the main, but it is pretty good in this matchup too. That's a nice little plus for Jace main. Why didn't you take the Sunfall? Very old account. Why didn't you take the Sunfall? We were kind of like people accuse me of paying you. People said you were a paid actor when you didn't take the Sunfall as the rest. Not sure it would have changed much to be honest, but it was kind of like we're surprised. I played kind of like that too, I think. The one turn playing the what did I do? Played Jace instead of Deluge. Yeah, no, I got that, but I mean felt like you had to get lucky, maybe just take the Sunfall and hope I just deluge into some bunch of like more deluge and just more cards that do nothing. Yeah. I mean Mulligan 4 you were kind of screwed either way, but probably the better chance, I think. Just taking the Sunfall. I didn't find another sweeper. I would have probably stabilized just with wandering Emperors, but good Denick. Yeah, Mulligan 4 was I called it a 0%er. I declared victory on turn 0, very bold of me. Some people play Denick in blue-white sideboards. Could be okay, just speed bump against aggro, and I don't know if it comes in other matchups besides aggro though. They're not attacking. No attacks, why? What is that about? Yeah, game two I kind of got greedy was my choices though. I bottomed the land, which was, I think that was fine, it was kind of close. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on this game. I mean, now not attacking makes sense. I think I'm okay not doing anything as long as I'm making land drops myself. Hey Jose, welcome back. Which do you think is the better sideboard card against blue-white control, Tyrann Extract or Front Breaker of Suns? I'm playing Domain at the moment and expecting heavy blue-white control meta. I would just not play Domain if you're expecting a lot of blue-white, honestly. Unless you don't have a choice. But, I mean, I keep in a bunch of sweepers and sunfalls, so how many are you gonna play? You're just gonna play one, maybe Frun, but if you're gonna play multiple, maybe Dynamics. Just hope you draw 3 of them and just I don't know, honestly. It's tough. Like Throne also gets flogged by Elishnorn, which is a bit of a problem. I would guess the 7-mana one, but I don't think either of them is like super great, especially in open deck list. As the teamer matchup was blue-white, it's been really good. Their creatures are not that scary because they're expensive and they suck against counters, they suck against Elishnorn, they suck against Tidebinder.
I'm not overconfident.
Yeah, they're just gonna kill it. Put down in response. So.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Bailoff, yeah. Black green deck is nice. I like the black green deck. I think it's good. I think it's pretty hard for me to lose. Start cashing in cryptic commands. Two drops that I like in the black green deck. I was just playing 4 Bronco and 4 Dread Knight.
Big mistake.
Favorite spoiler so far? Brain Surge. I mean, there's still Bowmaster to keep Brain, but Brain Surge just... that effect's just so unique and they've never printed it before, really. I mean, there's the Artifact one that's pretty bad, and... it just seems like Brain Surge enables... so many cool things. I think it's gonna be playable, I don't know. That I do not know. I'm not about honoring a cut down here.
Strike hard.
I feel like as long as I use my cards, I'll just win with Deluge. Like the Brain Surge might even be good in a deck like Living In, right? You have fetch plans. It's a blue card that pitches. This is such a powerful effect. It's kind of like 3 mana draw 4 in some ways. 2 mana Raptor, really? That card looks bad to me. I don't get the hype. You have to build your deck with like all. I mean, unless energy, maybe in an energy deck in general. I mean, in an energy deck, I guess it might be really good. But if you're not playing more energy cards, you like have to put only cards that cost 2 mana or less in your deck to make it good, and then it just still dies to Bowmaster and to Ren and Six Fang. I really don't get why Spike was so hyped. Oh yeah, Lurrus and that card are really comparable. Only clearly free Lurrus Companion and that card are it's the same thing actually. Alright, so we said try and make the deck a little cheaper. Trim Wandering Emperor because this sucks against Tidebinder. Maintenance Sim. We didn't see Wedding Announcement, but we also didn't see Preacher. Bring in the negates. Yeah, this got that get lost. No play. I am trying other cards, but maybe I should put the Animus back in the deck. It's like too many cards I want in my sideboard. How does the mirror wins against blue white? Mirror deck? Just snowball. The mirror mid range probably tough matchup for blue white. Blue white control too. I win. I got value on turn 1. GG. A 2-drop. GG. Why did I change to blue white instead of Teamer? I mean, I just had a good run with Teamer the other day, but then I had a bad run with Teamer, and I mean, I was like, thought I was gonna play blue white for the most part. And it's true. On Wednesday, I won on 11-0 on stream, so I was, or on Tuesday, so I was like, maybe the Teamer deck is broken. Just keep the board clear. Because that card's gonna be good when I draw. Memory Deluge. Ooh. I've got. You kind of have to counter the Virtue here if they just slam. They're down to 2 cards. Alright, I accept my fate. I think Hearst is pretty good against blue whites. I mean, in basics, usually at least 2. Between 1 and 3. I think 2 is the most common. Finally. Finally drew my win condition.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition? You, my friend, must not know what yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions."
3 cards in hand. Okay. I have Tidebinder. If you have a counter for the Tidebinder, it's still okay. Just going nice, I guess. They'll agree to take both. They're letting me untap. Could go for Max Value and just like play it when they exile it. Or I could just not be a not be a Greed Lord. Let's put it down. Do I try and fight here? What is happening? What is going on today? Oh, Denick. Ah. Right. Dumb, that's so dumb. Denick Earth. That card's kind of scary, honestly. Especially when I'm low on life. I'm just gonna counter it. I got my own combos. I don't care about the fairy for now. I was playing around Tidebinder last turn. Second one? Kind of nasty. Wait, I click it too late. Arena does the thing where even if you click while it's still in your end step, it has a kind of already registered that you're not, and yeah. Lockdown GG. Oh, yeah, there's bad attack. You can just block. Greedy. Negates. I'll counter it so they don't get too draw too. This game could slip away if they get some couple lucky draws here. That was not a lucky draw. Oh, that's flush. I mean, they drew a good card here, and then I drew something bad. I mean, I guess one of their fairies was not working, you know. All right. Shark was pretty good.